Top 25 Quality Assurance, QA, Interview Questions and Answers. Quality assurance is one of the most fundamental roles needed in every company. They are the key figures in enhancing as well as making sure that the company successfully offers high-quality goods. This is important to meet the expectations and the objectives established towards any products or service offered to the consumers. These are the surface insights on how demanded it is to be a quality assurance in a company. In this article, we will look at 25 quality assurance interview questions, along with the answers that candidates could use as preparation. These could also serve as the guidance for hiring companies looking for candidates to fill in the roles of quality assurance. Let's look at the 25 questions now. 1. Why are you interested in this role? This is one of the questions commonly asked at the starting of the interview. Express your motivation to secure the job and show how much you are ready to be given the job title. Sample answer. I hold a bachelor's degree in business management and possess passion for computer science-related tasks. When I saw this job offer, it immediately caught my attention, and I strive to be able to apply my skills and knowledge here. I also wish to be able to hone my skills as well as growing my career path here. 2. What makes you qualify for this job? There are many other candidates interviewing for the job. Hence, it is crucial to be able to attract employers' attention towards your skills and specialty. Sample answer. I believe I am qualified for this job because of my educational background aside from my long years of experience in this field. Even though I am still a fresh graduate, I have worked part-time in a related job before to build my experience. That aside, the internship I went to really helped me to improve my skills. 3. What are the roles of a quality assurance? This question tests how much you know about the job scopes of the job offered. Try to be as specific as possible. Sample answer. One of the key roles of a quality assurance is to design, conduct, and supervise the inspection done towards a product. This is fundamental to ensure the quality delivered is as expected and fulfills the objectives established. Besides, a quality assurance is responsible to monitor and record the goals and KPIs of the deliverables. 4. What are the qualities that quality assurance should possess to be effective? There are lots of jobs that may share the same qualities needed to be successful. In tackling this question, try to relate the qualities as close as possible with the job offered. Sample answer. One of the most needed qualities to be successful in quality assurance is meticulousness. This is important so that there are no mistakes done or overlooked in any of the deliverables offered. Another quality needed is problem solving. This is highly needed since they are responsible to address the defects of the products. 5. What major challenges did you face during your last role? How did you handle it? This question will display your management and problem skills. Be honest in sharing your past experience. Sample answer. The major challenge I had in my past role was the time constraints. There were times when we were flooded with loads of data at one time, and speeding up the work while ensuring no mistakes happen was really challenging. I had trouble keeping up, but thanks to my experienced colleagues, they taught me how to prioritize the tasks according to the values and dividing the jobs with other team members effectively. 6. Describe your daily routine as a quality assurance. This is another question to check on your past experience. Sample answer. Most of the time, I was responsible to explore and establish the requirements of quality towards the deliverables and service offered in my previous working place. Aside from meeting the goals set by the company, I also had to ensure they meet the standard implemented at the national or global level. 7. Describe briefly your quality assurance experience. This question will determine if you have the experience which is commonly sought by employers. Sample answer. I had almost 5 years of working in the sector. In my previous workplace, I was the quality assurance technician, and I was responsible to prepare the documents for the manufacturing processes. This includes the standard operating procedures, SOPs, for the deliverables offered. Those 5 years have helped me a lot in acquiring the needed skills to work in this position. 8. What kind of strategies and mindset are required for this role? This question will display your preparation and readiness to be holding the position. Sample answer. To be effective in quality assurance, it is essential to always be prepared mentally for any unforeseen changes and defects. I would set my mind to be flexible and calm in solving any defects that may occur in any of the products of the company. 9. What is the biggest challenge you foresee in this job? To tackle this answer, you should display a readiness to face the challenge. Sample answer. The biggest challenge that I foresee in this job is the changing requirements that may happen during the process. This may happen due to unclear requirements of demands from different parties. This could be prevented by making sure that all team members are kept up to date with the project. 10. How do you stay motivated at work? Staying and displaying motivation may hint on how long you would work at the workplace. Sample answer. I keep myself motivated at work by trying out new things. I will always explore on new ways to perform any tasks given. This would avoid me from feeling bored from the jobs I am doing. Besides, it adds a sense of accomplishment to myself and motivates me at work. 11. Describe a time you failed in this role and the lesson you learned. It is important to share your real experience. Mistakes in the past won't lower your points in your interview. Sample answer. My first experience failing in this task was back when I was first hired at my previous workplace. I was a fresh graduate and lacked the skills to perform the tasks by myself. It was quite hard for me to ask around considering the loads of works my other colleagues were facing. That experience taught me to always ask for help whenever I am unclear with my tasks. 12. Can you handle conflict in your working group? This question will display your problem-solving skills. Sample answer. Honestly, I have faced several instances of group conflict in the past. At first, it was quite difficult to tolerate and resolve the issues. However, as time passes, I have learned how to face this issue. The first step is to stay calm in the situation and communicate effectively with the affected people. 13. Share with us your greatest achievement. This question may help to boost your points among employers. Sample answer. The biggest achievement I had in this field was when I was the first to notice the quality defects happening to one of the products in my previous workplace. The issue happened due to miscommunication among different sectors. Upon noticing the issue, I immediately consulted with the manager. Bigger consequences were avoided from happening. 14. What are the steps to ensure quality assurance? Prepare yourselves with the theory and processes of quality assurance. Sample answer. One of the most prominent steps for quality assurance is PDCA. The acronym comprises plan, do, check, and act. These steps should be followed regularly to ensure that the requirements of the products are achieved. This may prevent issues and problems from occurring once the products are fully developed. 15. Share with us ways to report progress in quality assurance. Try to search for effective steps for documentation. Sample answer. Some of the key points to include in the progress report is the name of the project, managers, and members involved, and the summary of the progress. Color-coded is highly recommended. Categorize the report into achieved goals, unachieved goals, depending on the criticality of the progress. 16. Are you familiar with any technology for quality assurance? Share your experience in handling quality assurance software. Sample answer. Yes, I have had experience using Mr. Control and Altexoft before. These applications have helped a lot in easing my tasks in my workplace before. I am always excited to try out new applications and software for quality assurance. 17. What are the challenges that may happen when testing software? This question may display your problem-solving skills. Sample answer. One of the challenges in software testing is an unstable testing environment. This may occur if there are several people in charge of testing the software at one time. To counter this, it is crucial to provide clear organization and delegation of tasks to avoid clashing of information from happening. 18. Do you think manual testing and quality assurance is still relevant these days? This question is a situational type of question to test your opinions on the field related. Sample answer. In my opinion, manual testing is still relevant and important nowadays. Doing this may provide a clearer insight from the consumer's or user's perspective. This would be very helpful to detect any inefficiency of the products. 19. When do you think is the appropriate time to conduct quality assurance? This is a question to test your practical knowledge for the tasks. Sample answer. Quality assurance should be performed throughout the process of product development. It should be done regularly to ensure each milestone is achieved. Doing this may prevent bigger issues from happening, especially after the product is completely developed. Hence, it is important for managers to monitor the progress on a regular basis. 20. What would you do if you notice defects in a product? This is a question to test your problem-solving skill. Sample answer. It is best to refer to the corrective action to be performed for any quality issues that occur in any product. For minor defects, if I think they could be resolved without much effort, I would try my best to resolve the issues and record the issues comprehensively. However, if the defects are major, it is best to consult with a more experienced colleague for the best course of action. 21. How do you prioritize whenever there are many tasks at one time? This question will display your organizational skills. Sample answer. First of all, I will determine the business value of the tasks. The other thing that should be considered is the urgency and difficulty of the tasks. I would prioritize the tasks which deadlines are nearing and those which are quite tougher to be done. I would apply the time management matrix by Stephen Covey. 22. What are the important things to be included in a quality assurance document? Aside from knowledge, it is good to impress employers with your practical knowledge. Sample answer. Some of the important things to be included in the quality assurance plan are the information on the suppliers and what they provide. Besides, provide information on delegation of tasks among team members. Another important aspect to be included in the corrective actions for any defects or quality issues for the products. 23. What are the steps to implement quality assurance? It is important to be prepared with questions related to the nature of the job offered. Sample answer. The first step for quality assurance is to determine the goals especially set by the organization. Align the product specifications with the company's goals. Next is to determine the success factors of the deliverables, followed with considering the key customers and their feedback. It should then be followed by constant changes to improve the product. 24. Why do you think quality assurance is important? It is important to study and be prepared with some of the field-related questions before attending the interview. Sample answer. Quality assurance is very important considering that it is the indicator of either the product meets the expectations and requirements established for the product or not. When releasing a product, there are many aspects to think of. Not only highly checking on the purpose it serves to the consumers, but the product must abide by the standards set at multiple levels. Quality assurance is to validate these aspects. 25. What is the difference between quality assurance and quality control? This question will display your knowledge of the field of job offered. Sample answer. Quality assurance emphasis more on the process as opposed to quality control, which focuses more on the product. One of the main purposes of quality assurance is to determine the problems related to quality for the products. Quality control, on the other hand, is more focused on correcting the resulting products, which could comprise of inspecting, testing, sampling, and so forth. Conclusion. These are the 25 interview questions and answers that could be used during interviews for the role of quality assurance. It is hoped that this could at least enlighten candidates on what to be expected during the interview. We wish you the best of luck when applying for the job.